Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the Dallas Mavericks. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And tonight, another game in the regular season schedule. And as a player, Greg, how do you keep your focus night in and night out in this long season?
You know, many think it's a physical thing, but it's really mental. While all players live basketball, you have to also rest your mind a bit and use those off days to recharge.
And the basket by Jones.
Not wasting any time off the catch.
And it's Williams with the ball for Washington. It's a three-point game. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Now, here's Stevenson. Nowitzki, the pass to Nash. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Nowitzki's shot is no good. And here are the Wizards now. Stackhouse outside. Pass to Jeffries. Came in a screen on Jones. Here's Jeffries. Mavericks with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Now, here's Nash. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here is Jeffries. Banked in off the glass.
A real force to be reckoned with inside. Brown using his height and strength to dominate.
Nash outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. That one good for 2.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Williams passes to King. And the rejection by Bradley. Nash with it. Picked up by Brown. Nash right side. Outside, Jones. Here is Jeffries, defended by Jones. Outside, Williams takes a 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Nowitzki with the screen on Williams. Nash against Williams. Now, here's Nash. Tight defense on him. Comes up empty down low. Wizards trail by 3. To the paint. The kick out to Brown. Nice ball movement by Washington. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Bogut's checked in. Nash outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Williams. Nowitzki outside. Off target from three-point range. Wizards have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Williams, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Steve Nash.
And the young guard Williams is an exceptional talent, an explosive player who plays with a lot of energy.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the night.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And the Mavericks with some changes. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Nowitzki. Cardinal comes in for Dante Jones. And Devin Harris subbed in for Nash. And both free throws good for Williams. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Screen by Villanueva. In the corner, it's Stevenson. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris.
Gets the ball and takes that shot. It's that simple.
Stackhouse outside. Here is Jeffries. Hasn't made one yet. Williams gets the bucket.
Hey, you watch Jay Williams. This guy has a ton of talent.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Brown kicks to Jeffries. Clock at 6. Pass to Kaman. Launches it. Rebounded by Bogut. Mavericks leading by 5. Bogut sets a screen for Harris.
Washington foul. Jared Stackhouse. First personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting for Dallas. Devin Harris at the line for 2.
That's good from Harris. And the Mavericks making a change here. Bell's checked in. And Harris drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Williams inside. Harris is there. And another miss by Washington.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
To the middle. Bogut with a screen on Williams. Clock at 4. Harris passes to Bogut. Rebound by the Wizards. Now Stackhouse. He's coming off a 16-point game against Detroit.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Bogut back to Harris from 17 feet out. Here's Bogut. And Bogut slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Williams following the score by Dallas. Pass to Stackhouse. To halt the run. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
That shot's always going to be there. He got the midi to drop that time.
Bogut sets a screen for Harris. Over Williams. Here's Bogut. And finished off by Bogut.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
So it's the Wizards now. The Mavericks making the shot. And Stackhouse kicks to Kaman. Good, and the assist goes to Stackhouse.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Harris looking it over. Pass to Cardinal. Back to Harris. Bogut with a screen on Williams, and it's Harris off the drive. No good from Bogut. Wizards trail by 6. Here's Stackhouse. Another one falls for Washington.
And Stackhouse has a superb jump shot, a real score. This guy is attacking and squaring himself up to the basket and knocking shots down.
Now here is Harris. He had 13 points in the win against Orlando.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Wizards have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. So for the Wizards, Weber, he's checked in for Kaman. Barry comes in for Kwame Brown. And Larry Hughes is subbed in for Williams. Then for the Mavericks, Podkolzin's checked in for Bogut. Nowitzki comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And it's Jones in for Cardinal. Good on the second free throw. Now here is Harris. 6 points for him. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. And Jones has it in the corner. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Fires the 3. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. Hughes against Harris. And here is Hughes. Really had troubles in the loss to Detroit. Jeffries can't get it to go. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for Dallas. 6-point lead. Harris with it. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Love when Nowitzki finishes with the dunk, showing some outstanding lift on that one.
Here's Stackhouse. The Mavericks making the shot. Pass to Hughes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
They get Devin Harris.
And Hughes, a very solid player, guys. I mean, an athletic guard who can get hot on occasion.
And the first one at the line is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Mavericks leading by 7. Here's Nash. Rollins grabs the board.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Stackhouse, good.
Gotta do more than this to slow down Stackhouse now. He doesn't let tight defense bother him.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Nash outside. Pass to Ellis. The 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Something that Nash really excels at, his awareness of finding open teammates is incredible.
Nash against Hughes. Here's Stackhouse. Here's Cheatham. Good, and the assist goes to Stackhouse.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Nash against Hughes. 1:24 left in the first quarter. And a wide open look here for Ellis. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. So for the Wizards, Elliott comes in for Rollins. And it's Williams in for Stackhouse.
Substitution for your Wizards. Elliott. J. Williams.
Wizards trail by 6. Here's Williams. He's got 5. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Showing the toughness. Williams, not the biggest, but boy, he plays with some grit.
Pass to Nash. Fires away from outside. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now Hughes, following the miss by Nash from deep. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. The shot by Hughes, no good. Now Ellis. A 14-point game for him in the win against Orlando. Pass to Nash. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Now here's Ellis. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Here's Barry. He has yet to score. The shot by Hughes, no good. And here is Ellis. Pass to Wang. Right wing. Shoots the 3. Pavlovich with the bucket. Pavlovich has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Mavs. Here's Cheatham. Here's Hughes. He's guarded by Ellis. Ellis against Hughes. The 3. Elliott misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Ellis. Here's Wang. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And now a 9-point Maverick lead. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Cheatham. Here's Hughes. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Inside, Hughes can be very dynamic. I mean, his athletic ability gives him a lot of options to choose from.
And Ellis will bring it up for Dallas. He takes it in. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Dallas.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Stolen by Stevenson. And here we go. Stevenson heading to the hoop. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the Wizards with possession. The Mavericks making the shot. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Here's Hughes. That one rolling around and rims out. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Ellis. Passed to Podkolzin. And he goes in for the dunk.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. For a different look here. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Dallas. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the...
Oh, good hustle. Don't give up on the play after the miss. Attack that offensive glass.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Nowitzki, and the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Hughes against Harris. Hughes, the pass to Williams. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Stevenson. Harris outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Hughes. Harris passes to Nowitzki. Hughes with the steal. Down low. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Harris. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Harris has got 8 points.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Pass to Elliott. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds in this game. Nowitzki with the screen on Hughes. Harris. Nowitzki's shot is no good. Got a piece of it. Wizards trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. For Washington, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Kaman comes in for Elliott, and it's Jeffries in for Barry.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
And Jones has it in the corner. Nowitzki kicks to Nash. Nowitzki with the screen on Hughes. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Over Jeffries. Nowitzki's shot is no good.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Fires from deep. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Wizards. They trail by 14. Pass to Kaman. Jacks up a 3. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Nash. Nowitzki with it. Rebounded by Cheatham. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Washington calls timeout.
Okay, fans, get on up for your Washington dancers.
Kwame Brown is checked in for Washington. Stackhouse comes in for Larry Hughes. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Andrew Bogut checked in for Wang. Villanueva comes in for Nowitzki. Cardinals checked in for Jones. And it's Bell in for Deshaun Stevenson. Jeffries kicks to Stackhouse. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Tell you what, these coaches really like it when Stack takes it inside, pounding that paint.
Here's Nash. Here's Bogut. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
Assist goes to
Nash has got 3 assists tonight.
A textbook use of the pick and roll, and he's the beneficiary in that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Brown outside. Pass to Stackhouse. Driving inside. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Right down the lane, Stackhouse blows past the defense there.
Here's Nash. Here's Bogut. And finished off by Bogut.
That rim has a family.
Williams with the ball. Last game he had 10 points. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Wizards making a switch here. Hughes is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Harris is checked in. Off the inbound pass. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas Lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Kaman.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Harris dishes to Bogut. And Bogut slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And finished off by Bogut.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's Hughes. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Stackhouse. Off with the layup. The kick out to Brown. Second shot opportunity.
Staying aggressive against tough, tight defense. That's how Brown gets the whistle.
It's his first trip to the line.
And 74%, so-so. He probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Mavericks leading by 13. Now Ellis. Pass to Nash. Shoots. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Ellis surveying the D. Pass to Nash. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Larry Hughes. Wizards trail by 10, and here we go. Washington fast break, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Villanueva. Stevenson comes in for Ellis. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Steve Nash. Dallas leading by 9. Nowitzki with the screen on Hughes. Harris kicks to Stevenson. Back to Harris. Pass to Nowitzki. 4 on the shot clock. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 8th assist in the game.
Hey, that's on the defense right there. Can't let Dirk get the positioning he wants inside.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Pass to Hughes.
2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half. And again, Washington no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Nobody near Stevenson. Bangs home the trifecta. Stevenson's got 8 points.
Set him up so they could knock him down.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Harris. Up and in on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Pavlovich passes to Harris.
Stevenson.
6 to shoot. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Off target with his 3. Washington's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And here is Hughes. Stackhouse outside. And nothing has fallen for him right now. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Stevenson, a screen on Hughes. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Washington. Kamen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Stackhouse. Knocks down the 3-ball. Stackhouse has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Wizards.
Stackhouse locked and loaded on the catch. Almost automatic.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And here are the Mavericks now. Jones sets the pick for Ellis. On the wing, Jones. Dallas, no good that time either. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 13. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, you look at Jerry Stackhouse, he's been playing really well.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Threw it down with force. Terrific flush.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting 1.
Yeah, you can't really have any qualms with Jerry Stackhouse's energy. I mean, he plays with a lot of intensity, which is contagious for his team, and sometimes that can be a difference maker out there.
Nowitzki with the screen on Williams, looking to get it going. Nowitzki, no good. Wizards trailed by 10. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pod Colzine's checked in for Bradley. Williams kicks to Jeffries. Shoots it. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Williams against Nash. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. And Jones has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Washington. Stackhouse. Oh, what a play! Woo!
Boy, can Stackhouse bounce. So much fun watching him do his thing.
Nash against Williams. Nash outside. High post try. Right block shot. And the shot is good from Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 11 points.
And this is where Nash is most dangerous. Superb at running that pick and roll.
Pass to Jeffries. Round with it. Stackhouse outside. 5 on the clock. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Stackhouse has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Fancy work that time from Stackhouse. Mercy me.
Nowitzki with the screen on Williams. And it's Kaman with the rebound. Wizards trailed by 11. Williams inside, defended by Nash. Williams dishes to Jeffries. Stackhouse outside. Going inside. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Stackhouse has got 9 points now in just the second half. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. To the inside. Here's Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. 13 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
Got to try to keep pace with Nowitzki now. Once he sets that pick, he's looking to get the ball back with the hard cut.
Offensive rebound. Brown, no good. Mavericks leading by 11. It's Nash with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Nash has got his second basket.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
Pass to Stackhouse. Over Stevenson. No good from Stackhouse. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Nowitzki with the screen on Williams. Here's Nash, and here is Nowitzki. Williams with the steal. It's deflected. Nash against Kaman. Nash outside. Inside, here's Nowitzki, and the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
The kick out to Brown. Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Nowitzki with the screen on Williams. Here's Nash. Kicks it out to Jones. To the middle, goes back up. Nash's shot is off. Wizards trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Always survey the floor. Williams with that veteran-like vision there.
Nash against Williams.
Jared Jeffries, first personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Dallas?
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another. What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
Larry Hughes is checked in for Kwame Brown. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Pot Colzine. Villanueva comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Cardinals checked in for Dante Jones. And it's Bell in for Deshaun Stevenson. Nash against Hughes. Pass to Stackhouse. Here's Hughes. Now Stackhouse. Tries again. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now here's Nash. He has 5. Over Hughes. Here's Bogut. Nash outside. Bogut with a screen on Hughes. Here's Nash. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly not the tallest guy in the league, more like one of the smallest in the league. But Nash figures out ways to do damage inside.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Nash nails both of them. Wizards trail by 18. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Bradley's checked in for the Mavericks. Harris comes in for Nash.
Sean Bradley. Devin Harris.
Here is Jeffries. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And the rejection by Bradley. And here's Bell from the arc. Chris Kaman pulls it in. Kaman's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Villanueva with the steal. And here's Bell from the arc. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kaman's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Looking to end his cold spell. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Hughes. Hughes got 3 assists tonight.
Savvy dime by Hughes, not sleeping on that chance to set up another guy.
Fires from the line. Here's Bradley, and it's good. 2 points. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
Devin Harris.
Hey, anytime you get a good shot off inside, that's an excellent possession.
Pass to Hughes. Williams against Bell. Driving the lane. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Andrew Bogut checked in for Bradley. Jones comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And it's Ellis in for Raja Bell. Mavericks leading by 15. Harris finds Ellis. Pocket 6. Back to Harris. Takes the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Harris has got 13 points.
Great pass by him right there. This is the kind of unselfish attitude you love to see.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. A different look for Dallas. Wang, he's checked in for Cardinal. And it's Sasha Pavlovich checking in for Jones. Wizards trailed by 18. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
15 foul.
And that one falls for Hughes.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. And so Ellis will bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Harris. Puts up a deep 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
On the wing, Hughes. Guarded by Harris. Hughes against Harris. The shot by Hughes, no good. Mavericks leading by 19 points. Here's Ellis. Pass to Pavlovich. Back to Ellis. Harris setting the pick for Ellis. Driving to the basket. Can't hit from in close. And the foul on Monte Ellis. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there. And using that 7-foot frame, Kaman finds himself at the line a lot.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Cheatham's checked in, and Berry's subbed in for Williams. Then for the Mavericks, Podkolzin's checked in for Bogut. And it's Nash in for Harris. Hughes against Nash. Pass to Ellis. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Ellis has got 6 points.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Hughes with it. He has 5. Step back shot. He squares up and sinks it. Hughes got 4 points in the quarter.
And to be just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Ellis against Stackhouse. Pass to Nash. There's the triple. Washington with the rebound. Hughes got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Stackhouse. A 3-pointer, no good. Mavericks leading by 18. Nash outside. Now here's Ellis. It's hauled in by Berry.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Elliott's checked in for the Wizards. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Dallas. Harris comes in for Nash. Dallas has gotten more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Harris outside. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
That was a sweet one right there.
Here's Hughes. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Hughes got his third basket of the night.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Ellis outside. Pass to Harris. Lets the three fly. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Attacking from range there with some serious confidence.
Now Hughes. He's got 9. Pulls up. Wang pulls it in. Dallas calls timeout.
They're sending guys to the foul line way more than they should. You like to see better positioning defensively. You got to do your work early so you're not in position to foul.
And Washington making a change here. Weber's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Bradley's checked in for Charlie Villanueva. Ellis outside. Over Hughes. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Wizards trailed by 21. Here's Stackhouse. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Excellent trip down the floor, ending with a nice look.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The Mavericks shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Dallas calls timeout. Mavericks making a switch here.
Andrew Bogut, Dirk Nowitzki, Dante Jones.
Ellis against Stackhouse. Jones sets the pick for Ellis. Right side Jones. Dallas no good that time either. With 1 on the clock. No good on that one. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Mavericks leading by 18. And here is Harris. Puts it up from 15. Nowitzki. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Nowitzki's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Mavs. Washington shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
A different look for Dallas. Jones checked in for Cardinal. Stevenson comes in for Bell. And it's Ellis in for Harris. Now here's Ellis. Pass to Nowitzki. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And Nowitzki knows how to draw fouls. No stranger to that. Excels at making the defense banging while he's going up.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Nowitzki. Both free throws good from Nowitzki.
You know, it really shows on the face of Nowitzki how much he loves playing the game. And that kind of enthusiasm is infectious.
Here's Hughes. Nice D from Bogut. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Mavericks. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Puts it up from 12. Here's Bogut, and finished off by Bogut.
And doing some dirty work.
on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
Nowitzki against Elliott. Pass to Barry. Outside Williams. On the wing, it's Larry Hughes. Back to Williams. Misses the baby hook. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Ellis diving in, and he banks in the layup.
Fighting through the contact. He doesn't mind getting physical on the drive.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Hughes to stop the run. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Nowitzki with the screen on Hughes. And it's Ellis penetrating.
Oh, you got to be careful guarding him out there because he's more than capable of drawing fouls.
And he makes the first. Jared Jeffries, he's checked in for Weber. And so Monte Ellis nails both of them. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
On the wing, Stevenson. And it's off from three-point range. For Washington, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Williams. Shot clock at 6. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And so Washington again turning it over. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Charlie Villanueva is checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Ellis, the pass to Bogut. Kicks it out to Ellis. Back to Bogut. Pulls it up. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got his 7th assist in the game.
Look, the most dangerous guy in the pick and roll is the guy setting the pick. He can do anything in that action.
On the wing, Hughes. There's the double team with Bogut. Pass to Barry. Now Hughes. He's guarded by Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Hughes, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And they pick up 2.
He's simply on a tear right now and showing no signs of slowing down.
And the Wizards with possession. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by Dallas.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the paint, Hughes with the steal. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Yeah, Hughes does a nice job reading the circumstance, reading his guy, and coming up with steals because of his quick hands.
Bogut with a screen on Hughes. Ellis, the pass to Bogut. Kicks it out to Ellis. Hughes with the steal. One-on-one here. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Sasha Pavlovich, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Williams, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Hughes against Ellis. Off the left rim and out.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Pass to Bogut. In transition, here come the Wizards. Outside Williams. Nails the wide open jump shot. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Bogut sets a screen for Ellis. It's hauled in by Barry.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope. When just a little while ago, it looked like hope was lost.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
Ellis dishes to Villanueva. Back to Ellis. 5 to shoot. To the inside. And Andrew Bogut, the bucket on the assist from Monte Ellis. Bogut's got 10 points here in the second half. The Wizards have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Stevenson against Williams. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Bogut's got 8 rebounds in this game. Ellis against Hughes. Back to Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Larry Hughes. First one falls for him. Washington making some changes. Chris Kaman's checked in for Barry. Brown comes in for Elliott. And it's Stackhouse in for Hughes. Dallas also making some changes. Podkolzien's checked in for Bogut. Nowitzki comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And it's Nash in for Deshaun Stevenson.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Bell is checked in for the Mavericks. For Dallas, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. They set the pick. Nash outside. Trains the three-pointer. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 assists.
And, you know, the stroke of Nash, so pure. He's got a nice, high, arching shot. A deadly three-point shooter, too.
Yes, that goes in.
And you're going to take as many of those high-percentage shots as you can get.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Over Williams. Nowitzki. Pass to Bell. Out left to the wing. Williams against Nash. Nowitzki with the screen on Williams. Nash the pass to Nowitzki. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Nowitzki's got 6 here in this quarter.
Such a versatile offensive weapon. Nowitzki has tons of places where he can get it in the basket from.
And Stackhouse kicks to Jeffries. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Ellis is checked in. It's good from long range. Washington's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Stackhouse against Ellis. Nowitzki with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Ellis outside. Nash with the screen for Ellis. Back to Nash. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
You can't let Nash get inside like that. He's so nimble and will find a way to finish.
Got a piece of it. Ellis with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Nash. Finished off the break. Nash has got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Cardinals checked in for Dallas. Bell comes in for Monte Ellis.
Cardinal, Raja Bell.
Brown kicks to Stackhouse. Back to Brown. Pass to Jeffries. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Williams. The Wizards with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Nash. Nowitzki, the pass to Cardinal. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Nash. Here's Nowitzki. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
That size of Nowitzki is tough to guard against, especially when he's got strong inside position.
Williams attacking. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Down low. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Nash. Nowitzki's got 25 points in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Some crafty play from Williams, making sure he earned that trip to the line.
Team foul. At the line for your Wizards, Jay Williams, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Williams. And the Mavericks making a change here. Bogut's checked in. And Williams drops them both. The Mavericks shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
The 7-footer Nowitzki using that size inside and drawing the contact.
Shooting for the Mavericks.
And that one falls for Nowitzki.
At the line for
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
Devin Harris is checked in for Nash. Washington's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Jeffrey's gone 1 of 4 from the field.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season, I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And that's going to do it for the season series between these 2 teams. It's clear who had the better game plan and better execution, and that's why they'll finish up 2-0 against the Wizards.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Devin Harris.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
6 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Harris passes to Nowitzki. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Nowitzki's got 31 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Stackhouse against Bell. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Here's Harris. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.